When I saw my beloved wife with her throat slit, I instantly thought of 100 ways to kill whoever did this. But what I never expected was this. When I disguised myself as a cop and went to a gas station to check the surveillance footage from before my wife was murdered, 2 officers suddenly burst in. Turns out I was the prime suspect, so I had to find the real killer to clear my name.
Stop what you're doing, Mr. Mills! Step away from the desk!
Back away from the desk.
Step away from that desk! I'll sue you! Back away from the goddamn desk!
Once I identified the killer's appearance, I didn't try to run, even though I'm a trained agent. Instead, I calmly raised my hands, because I had already cooked up a crazy revenge plan, and getting caught was part of it. Even surrounded by dozens of cops, I wasn't the least bit worried. But just as I was about to make my move, the detective in charge of the case ordered everyone to stop and wait for SWAT backup. He knew exactly how dangerous I was, far beyond what his officers could handle. The cops, though, were full of themselves. They figured 10 minutes was all they needed to haul me to the station, but that arrogance was about to cost them dearly. I'd already used a metal strip hidden in my watch band to quietly pick the handcuffs. By the time I threw one of the officers out of the car, the driver finally realized how bad things were, but it was already too late. I grabbed the wheel and yanked it hard. The car went airborne and flew straight into oncoming traffic. Watching this suicidal escape, every cop gasped in shock. But I was just getting started. A fully loaded semi swerved to avoid us and lost control. And the reason I risked my life doing all this was just to get my hands on one ordinary squad car. I threatened the officer inside, took his phone and radio, then plugged a USB drive into the car's onboard computer. This was the only way I could download all my wife's call records from before she was killed, cross-reference those with the killer's tattoo from the footage, and I'd find the man who murdered my wife. But the download had only hit 70% when a helicopter locked onto my position.